Podcasting from her kitchen table, it's Jacqueline J. Here with another episode of Cast Iron Skillet Chronicles, where we focus on faith, family, fun, and finance for my fierce, fly, and fabulous sisters over 40. Come on in the kitchen. Coffee's brewing. Pull up a chair and girl, let's talk. Now, here is your host for Cast Iron Skillet Chronicles, Jacqueline J.
Hey family, welcome back to the kitchen. Listen, this episode is one that you will want to grab everybody for. Why? Because it's time to fly. This was the word from last week's Sunday message, and along with some other messages the Lord sent to me just knocked me right upside my head. It's time to fly. Now, the word on Sunday came from a little bit of a different angle, but what resonated with me for so many reasons is that I have been sitting on the sidelines long enough and the word just hit me like a ton of bricks, and it's time to fly. And that was the actual title of the message. The Lord just had to shake me and wake me and said to me, there are things that I told you to do that you've talked about. You've talked a good game, but you've not yet implemented those things. I gave you the tools you need to get it done. So what are you waiting for? It's time to fly. I tell you what, the Lord used His word, His people, and circumstances to shake me loose from where I was to start walking in my purpose. So what is my purpose? And what came to me, what the Lord revealed to me is that it's helping young people ensure that they have their financial documentation in order, and also to educate them about credit so they don't get into the same trouble some of us have found ourselves in. And so that begs the next question, most likely, how do I know that's my purpose? Well, so far in my experience in dealing with talking to people about that same financial documentation and credit education, life insurance, and the necessary documents associated with that, for some reason, older, seasoned folks tend to be set in their ways, unwilling to take the education that's offered, and want to stay stuck in their ways. And I also know from personal experience how so very vital and important it is to have that documentation in place, a will and a trust, for example. Now, since some of the seasoned saints don't want to hear about it, the Lord said, teach the children. The Bible says to train up a child in the way he should go. This goes for life skills as well as spiritual matters. Remember, after all, documentation beats conversation every time. To everything there is a season, a time and a purpose under heaven, a time to keep silent and a time to speak. That comes from Ecclesiastes 3. So now it is my time to speak. Now, for the last year, it was a time to keep silent, a time to be still and know that I am God. It's now a new season. It's time to fly. It's time to speak. Speak my truth to those who will listen and prepare. Now, I wrestled and struggled to find out what it was I was supposed to be doing. And like I said on a previous episode, it's not just one thing. There is a primary thing, yes, which I just identified, but there is still so much more. It's time to fly. The reason that this particular message sealed the deal is Chantal had a tattoo on her thigh that read, "Freedom to fly." That message was confirmation that, yes, I still need to share with you, my fierce, fly, and fabulous sisters over 40, but I have come to realize that my primary audience is the young people, but interestingly enough, I still need you to help me reach them. This means that it's also time to fly out of imposter syndrome. Isaiah 40, verse 28 through 31 says, "Have you not known? Have you not heard? That the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of heaven and earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." So, what is imposter syndrome? It's knowing in your heart that you have the knowledge, skills, and abilities for a certain task, but you're not taking it on because of what they say. So, how do we overcome that? What I've found is to stop listening to other people and listen to God and who He is and who He told you you are and what He told you to do. Trust and believe. I know that's easier said than done. So the next step is to find those with whom you can have a relationship who will lift you up, not tear you down. And the tear down may not even be intentional on their part. It may be the way you internalize it, but it still stings nonetheless. So you may need to distance yourself from some folks. It's just been the last few days that I have truly and fully embraced this. I have to wait on the Lord to give me the strength to make it through each moment. I have to wait on the Lord to give me His peace, the peace that passes all understanding. Not the world's peace, but the peace that comes from knowing who He is. I have to wait on the Lord to reveal to me those relationships He wants me to develop, those people He is sending my way in order to help me to further His mission, His purpose, His true calling. I had to wait on the Lord to reveal to me who He's assigned to me and how He wants me to reach them. What are you waiting on the Lord for? It's time to fly. Until next time, stay safe, be well, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and be blessed. Bye now.